gets it a little bit wrong.
Yeah,
Potentially got some issues.
He drifted it from down low out wide as the checkered flag has fallen. So the ELS, they're slightly off on that one, but the race win is going to go for the first one for the mini stocks to the 99 Carlos Chestnut. Kingston Mills will come home in a second from Lucas Baldwin.
Mini stocks done and dusted. Do apologise for that. We had some different things coming up on the screen. So 8 laps completed for them.
Fantastic driving there from the mini stocks. Of course, a little bit of push and shove, but we will go down now pit side with Nick Brown and our first heat race winner of the Super Saloons 5B of Steve Flynn.
Thanks, guys. Steve Flynn. Now, a couple of things. You said you made a little bit of history here at Waikaraka Speedway there. The first race on the new track. What's your view of the new track?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I wasn't expecting it to actually be as drivey as it was when I went out the gate. I sort of thought, oh man, I might have missed it a little bit here, but yeah, they had some wicked drive in that track, and that banking's so cool. Yeah, you can just send it in as hard as you like, and you know you're going to get around. So yeah, it's pretty awesome.
You got a ton of grip in that turn one. You just flung the car in there. Did you think it was going to stick first time up?
Well, yeah, I had it set fairly loose, so I knew I'd be able to back it in. I knew I'd have to get a pretty good start to outrun Bodie into the first turn, which was going to be pretty crucial. So, but yeah, it's how I set it up for most tracks at the start of the night, and we were pretty confident it was going to be good.
Mate, here's the next bit about you making history. I was told, just as we were coming down the pits, the fastest ever first race at Waikaraka. Fastest ever first heat.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's pretty cool to know. Yeah, we felt like we were pretty good. Yeah, we were pushing it fairly hard, but had to be a little cautious when we got into those lap cars. Just wanted to make sure I got through them all right and stayed in one piece.
All right, well, best of luck for the next one, and we might see you on the podium later on tonight.
Oh, that'd be good, yeah. We'll look forward to it.
Geez, you give the guy a big head when he starts out like that, but what a racer. Steve Flynn, 5B, Burger King car, watch out for it. Let's get ready, stock cars coming on the track.
Their first stock cars are out now for Heat 1 for them. 10 laps, the race distance. Big thanks to Nick Brown for all his efforts down in the pits. As we just sprinkle a little bit of moisture down onto this track surface. 10 laps, the race distance, the 71A of Regan Nash. Got Gary Lonergan in the 95, Corey Baker in the 45A, the 47 of Fletcher, Alicia Gordon in the 15, and it will be the 71 of Regan Nash. It looks like he will start off grid number 1 for this one. The stock cars, Heat 1 here at Waikaraka Speedway.
Yeah, there's certainly some quick cars here through this field, Hayden, and some guys as well, and girls that like to certainly use those things on the front and back of the car, the bumpers. Of course, stock cars destined and allowed to hit. And the guys and girls that do like to run. 10 dub of Ben Ellis starting on the outside of the front row. Fantastic to see him make the trip up from down in the capital. Ethan Attenborough out of Huntley and behind him on the outside of that row.
Great field of stock cars. And how good is the presentation as well, Hans?
Certainly is fantastic for that first race, isn't it? And these guys and girls, they like to get that level of presentation up there looking very swish, and then you can say that come the end of the night or come a couple of meetings in, they certainly start to get a couple of dings and a couple of scratches along the bodywork and along the paintwork.
So Ethan Attenborough, and of course 17 of Dave Moore. Anyone that knows stock car racing knows who Dave Moore is. Of course, out of Huntley.
It's been very quick down there too, the last couple of meetings they've had. Of course, had a few of the local guys and girls also travelling down those ways as we've waited on facility work to happen. Gary Lonergan, of course, a guy that does double duties there in the stock car and the super stock, the 95 machine, starting mid-pack in this one. Go on the inside of him though, he's had a very good season so far. The 94 car of Sam Wright, watch for him. Very quick car. 47, Bill Fletcher, the new car for him this year. The inside of him, Corey Baker, the 45, another guy who likes to use that bumper when required and when needed. Good to see Monique Gribble, the 142 car. Her first season out on a stock car, graduated from mini stocks. Starts down the rear of this one, but certainly no stranger and very keen to mix it up with the field. The Sensor Pro safety ute pulls away. Stock cars out on track for their first race of the season, and they're green and going already. It looks that the 96 car of Corey Allswell has issues. Stop down there halfway on the front straight, and the car is still exposed on the track, so we'll see if we do go red. 712 Brody McNabb over on the back straight, certainly getting some attention as well. He's going to continue on, but it's going to be the 168 car of Corey Oram that's going to lead us early on in this one. Dave Moore, the 17H out of Huntley, hustling and chasing him. He's going to slip up the inside as we go red. And that's, of course, going to be for the 96. Down here on the front straight.
Yeah, the 96 of
Corey Lawton.
Yep. So it gave him pretty good. I think they gave him a pretty good chance to get going, but unfortunately, not the case. So we'll get him hooked up, pushed off into the infield.
Yeah, the position of the car there, all you just need to do is someone come through round down on that pole line, and he's got a very big impact.
Good night, nurse.
Let's see him. So good call there by the officials to move that car off the track. We'll just see what happens as well with the 17H of Dave Moore, if they're going to shift him.
Yeah, looks like it's the call coming to push him back a little bit late on the brakes.
So of course the clerk, of course, there giving him that word that that is what is required to be done. He's now going to put himself down back on the exit of turns 3 and 4 and right on the tail of the 168 of Corey Oram. So I just want to position him to where he was at the time, which is right on the tail of Corey Oram. So Oram is our race leader, the 168 machine from Dave Moore. It's going to be the start from these two that count to see who is going to lead this one away. 16 of Zach Ingram currently sits in third in the X2NZ Logan Peak car, with Dean Mulholland and Ben Ellis to make our top 5 with 9 to run. For heat number 1 of the stock cars. There's no doubt later on throughout the evening we're going to see the bumper work come into play. These guys are just having a few, well, guys and girls having a few laps at the moment to just be running around as we get the green rough and away. Top 5, well, you can throw a blanket over them. They are very closely bunched at the moment as they go down through 1 and 2 onto the back straight. Dave Moore going to regain that race lead that he looked to have been getting earlier on as they go down through turns 3 and 4 and onto the front straight. 3 cars wide in stock cars for heat number 1 as they head down the front straight. A couple of cars drift wide. Lonigan there, the 95 Chester's Plumbing car, rubs the concrete wall down through 1 and 2. That now sees the 94 car of Sam Wright up into second spot and now challenging Moore for the race lead. The Auckland versus Huntley battle. Wright versus Moore as Moore gets put up and over. The first rollover for the season up onto his side. You can say he partially self-assisted himself to doing that with the 94 of Sam Wright. He got tagged and Sam Wright just Slowly and kindly reversed him out into the wall. Now, just for safety, folks, those kids running over there, please do return back to where you were sitting. We know you all like to see what's going on, so you have done that now, so please, kids, do return back. It's simply for safety reasons with backfire from these cars. Well, there you go, Hayden. Dave Moore, he can put the title next to his name that he has had the first rollover of the season here up against the new wall.
He's out of the car as well, which is always good to see. Wait for these guys to get it sorted out. But what a race already in the stock cars. Heat 1, still got 6 laps to go. Already one up the wall, which is always nice to see.
All right, kids, while we've got you, just for a second, we've got saloons coming up after this race as we get ourselves sorted. And then, because the families are here tonight, we've got a big fireworks display coming up, lolly cannon coming out. First lolly cannon coming out after the saloons, which are up next. And I think I might have to have a chat to the guy that has the first rollover at the new track at Waikaraka Park, because, boy, someone's got to be first. And that's not the sort of thing you want to do. But now it's done. Rest of the season's going to be great. So, saloons up next, lolly cannon. We'll take a little bit of a break and we get ready for some more great action coming up here at the new track at Waikaraka Speedway.
Brilliant stuff. It's just a shame, Hayden, that we've got a window in front of us, so we can't really get into those lollies, can we?
No, not really. I'd love to, though. Maybe you could go run around the kids, mate. You'll be right.
Oh, we'll let the kids have them. So there you go, Fit Kids. Something to look forward to. That lolly cannon coming up very, very soon, because we've still got plenty of race action to come as well. It's only just the start. We're only into our third race of the evening.